channel, Joan Colorado. Welcome all of you to visit us and subscribe us and watch our live. Our live will be held twice a week. So today it will be held at the afternoon, the Chinese afternoon time, and the American will be the Tuesday, the midnight. Okay, thanks to all of you to watching our live. And during the live, we will introduce who we are, what we do, and what the printer, the seamless digital printer could do. Okay, so first let me allow to introduce you our company. And our company was established at 2015. So during the past 10 years, we have been focused on the developing and manufacturing the seamless digital printer. And our design printer are mainly for printing for the knitted tubular items, like what you see at behind me, the sleeve covers, sleeve cover, and socks. Yeah, and different kind of socks. So what you need, actually, what you need is just a blank sock. So with this blank sock, we can print. And also, our designed printer could also print for many various applications, like what I'm holding with this, the buff scarves. Yeah, it's also the tubular items. So with these buff scarves and also like the seamless yoga suit, the yoga wear, it's also possible. Just different applications use the different model of the printer. Okay, so this is our company. So with this 10 years experience for the seamless digital printer manufacturing, and we got lots of experience on what's the difficulty of it is and what's the customer's request, and based on the exact customer's requirement, and then we adjust the printing solution for our customer. Okay, so this is who we are. And also our team, our researching and developing team also focused on the developing for upgraded machine. So what you see here, actually, with the two arms, with these two arms, this is the fourth generation of our printer. And with the upgraded technology for this one, it has two arms, so not request the big volume of the production. And also it supports the upgraded software, like the recently we launched as the auto print. So it supports the POD file, and also it supports with the visual system positioning. Yeah, so with this kind of the upgraded software and working together with the upgraded machine, you could do the customization items with the printing idea, with any innovation ideas, just print on it, print on the item, print on the material, the applications, and to modify and colorful the whole market of the customer's printing. Yeah, this is what we do. Yeah, we manufacture this seamless digital printer, and also we supply the upgraded technology for both the printer and the software. So this is who we are, what we do. And for some customers, they might know nothing about the seamless digital printing items, and they might ask, so what kind of the material it could be printed? Okay, so for this printer, actually, it could be printed for everything, every material except the acrylic. Hi, welcome all of you to watch our live. Thank you for coming to our live broadcast. Hi, Joan. Straight. Hi, John, welcome. Okay, so this what you see is the model, the sample model, the demo of our printer. And why we lifted so many different models of the printer here in our work mill, and that is because we are doing the the customer's after-sales service as well. So after you got the machine from us, and you don't need to worry the after-sales service. So we will be here, and we will be here for 24 hours and support for you. So once if you have if you have any issue with the printer, and we will be here as the first priority time and solve the problem. So in front of the machine, we can copy your problem and solve it. So this is why we do here with laying so many the printers here. Okay, so back to the topic. What kind of the material it could be printed? So actually it could be printed with anything, with any material except the acrylic. Yeah, so far the acrylic is only the material cannot be printed with this seamless digital printing item. And balance like polyester, the normal material like polyester and cotton and bamboo and nylon and wool. Yeah, so this kind of the natural, even the natural material could be printed, no problem at all. Okay, so let me introduce you that how many generation of the printer we produced. Okay, so what you see here, this is two arms, the two arms. This printer is the 4th generation, and at my right side here, it is the 3rd generation of the printer, and it has the 4 rollers. It has the 4 rollers. So with these 4 rollers, actually, you could get high efficiency for the production. Now you see, so during the printing, and the operator just load up the new stock. So with this kind of continuous working, it will be faster and efficiency. So what we are now doing, the printing is for the cotton material. So you can see, this is the color of the cotton, how it looks just after printing. And printing is just one process, one middle process for the whole process, the printing process. So printing for the cotton is just one step, and you need later several steps to go for the finishing. So you see how fast the printing is. So one piece of the print, one piece of the sock, it only needs around 20 seconds. After it's finished printing, it just automatically turns back to the operator's position. And now the new one started. So during this new one is under printing, then the operator just load up the new one for the later preparation. So ensure the whole production process will not be stopped, and really get workable continuous working of the printing job. And here, so just now what we saw already is for the 3rd generation and 4th generation of the printer. And beside me, it is the 2nd generation of the printer, but so far it is still using. So you can see the 2nd generation of the printer. It has just one single roller. It has just one single roller, and it is printing one time for one pair. with this longer roller. So at the both sides of the roller, load up the socks and then printing. And they speed a little bit slower than the third generation of the printer, but the advantage is that it will be easy to distinguish after you get the customer's printing sock. Just one design, one pair. And ensure it will not be mixed after it's offloading. But this one actually the workers workload a little bit more compared with the upgraded third generation and fourth generation of printer. So this operator need to hold up this roller all the time. You see, she holds up this roller, and after it is finished for one printing job, it needs to change totally from the sock to the roller and then set up the roller to the machine. So this workload actually a little bit more. So you see here, every new setup, this roller needs to be held every single time and set it up to this machine. So here we need to load up the sock first. And with the proper sock, for example, so this first is the sock needs to be loaded up to the roller. So one side is done and then needs to get the other side done. So after setting this sock to this roller, and then this one needs to be set it up to the machine. So this is a have to do all the time. And then press the button to set up this roller. So after it is set up to the roller, and then needs to get this sock aligned in the proper position. So after one piece is done, and then do the other one. So this is the laser. This is the laser to assist me to get the proper position. And after that, we can just print. So after printing is done, with this roller, we need to release it from the machine and put it here to the holder. So to speed up the whole efficiency, and then at this time, I need to set up the other one with the roller to the machine again. And after it's set up again, and during the printing, I can do with this printed one. So this is the repeat job and needs to be done every single time, every single piece. Okay, so you see just now that paper was stained with full of the color of the ink. So here it needs to be replaced with the paper. So it needs to be replaced with the paper. Two pieces of the paper replaced at one time. Now wrap it to the roller. And this tape is a must. So fix the paper and ensure it will not move easily from the roller. Now one side is done and she needs to do with the other side. So once you fix it with this to fasten the paper and also the inside part, it will be assistant for you later once you pull out the sock. So now she's checking the printing job list and prepare for the next printing job. So what you need is just a blank of the blank socks. So get the job done to be prepared. And then load up the sock. So with these two socks, it needs to be sure the heel part will be at the same direction. And once loading up the roller, and the heel part is always on top of the roller. So after setting up with the roller to the machine, and then adjust the position of the sock to be sure it will be in the proper position. And the laser is assistance. So now she's adjusting the position, and the whole round after checking, ensure that will be all setting. And then slightly adjust it. So after you set it up, and remember you need to reset to be sure it will back to the start point. So that means the center middle of the heel. And now with the artwork, it will be started for printing. So you see that now the cartridge is still not moving yet. It's waiting. Why? Because it is calculating how long and how is the design it is. And now it starts. It goes just from one side to the other. It just goes from one side to the other. And now once two pieces of the socks are done, and then the cartridge will back to the station. Hi, Brian. Hi, welcome to Watch Our Life. Thank you for your compliment. Restriction? Actually, no any restriction. So whatever the artwork it is like the picture you took or the artwork you download from the website, it's also okay. Just make it as the certain pattern. So we give you the measurement, with the suitable measurement, it will be okay. So now it is after printing and we release it. So we release it from here, and later we need to pull it out from this roller, and you see. So once we print it finished, and then we just pull it out, but gently and slowly. And now one piece of the sock is done. And then I will do the other side. Okay. So once you put it out, ensure the sock will not be bounced back. So once it's totally out of this roller, and I drag this paper back, and meanwhile I pull out. So with these two sides of the strands, and then I get it. Okay, so that is the process, the working process for these socks after printing. And what we are now printing is for the polyester one. So just now what you saw in the third generation of the printer, we printed for the cotton one. And this one, we printed for the polyester. Brian, hi. Oh, not Brian. Hi, welcome. Oh, Virginia, hi. Hi, thank you. Thank you for watching our live broadcast. Welcome. So what you're now watching is Colorado, Nimble High School, Colorado Digital Technology Company. And we are the manufacturer for the seamless digital printer. And what you are seeing now is our second generation of the printer with the actual production line producing moment. So we are now holding the live to show you how this printer works. So if you have any question about the seamless digital printer or any question for the seamless digital printing socks, then you can just leave your question there in the comment area. And once we solve it, we will try our best to answer all of your questions during the live. Okay, I will answer Brian's question. So after printing, yes, after printing, you need to do some finishing process. And that depends. That depends for what kind of the material it is. For example, what you're now seeing, it is for the polyester sock. So after printing, you just need one step finishing. So after printing, you just need one step finishing. That is the heating. So under the temperature of 180 degrees with 3 to 4 minutes heating up, then the polyester sock will be done for the whole process, and then you can wear it. Yeah, so just that simple and easy. Just two steps for the polyester socks. First step is the printing, and second step is the heating. So by using the heating oven and under 180 degrees with 3 to 4 minutes, and then your polyester sock will be cured, and then you can just wear it. Right? Simple and easy, right? Yeah, so just now I said it depends on what material. So polyester one will be the easiest one. Well, the cotton one, the printing is just in the middle process, just one of the steps. And later after printing, you need to send it to the oven for heating to dry it, to dry the ink on top surface. And after the heating up, you need to send them to the steamer, And after steaming, you need to dry it again. And after it is totally dried, it needs go for the washing finishing. And after washing finishing is done, then the cotton material whole process will be completed. Okay, so hope my answer is workable for you. Hey, David. Hey, welcome you. Okay, so let's say the capacity for this one. This is the second generation of the printer. So it is the model number COAT 1200 Pro. And with this one, the output the output per hour could be like 32, 35 pairs. Yeah, and follow me. And with different models, the capacity is different. So for different models, the capacity is different. Like these 4 rollers. Like these 4 rollers. This one, the capacity per hour could reach more than 55 pairs to 86 pairs. So this one, the output is amazing. That is really good job for the printing. And with the output, like you can reach more than 55 pairs per hour. And the highest, the capacity could reach like 86 if you're fast enough. 86 pairs. Hi, David, thank you for your question. So hope my answer is helpful for you, okay? So if anyone has any idea or any question, you can just share the idea in our live. And also the questions, what you have, I will try my best to answer you during the live broadcast. Yes, yes, indeed, that is quite efficient. Exactly, no doubt. So you can see the operator is doing her best to catch up the printer. So actually the printer could be more faster, just need to wait for the operator. And now it's under printing, and once it's printing done, then it goes to the operator automatically. So actually you can see the operator could not stop. She could not stop. And during these 20 seconds, so with the roller under printing, and then she needs to set it up with the new sock. Now you see this one, it is started printing, and during these 20 seconds, and she needs to set it up with the sock in her hands and ensure the position will be done. And now this printing is almost done, so she has to be sure this one will be proper settled. Otherwise, the roller will turn automatically. So this is how the efficiency improved to reached. So by this design of this printer, the efficiency improved a lot. So any question? The software we use the top brand software of the Print EXP with the printing software. So that is the top brand of the domestic brand in China. And the RIP software we use the also the top brand of the Spanish brand. It's very famous for the textile. And I believe that for this textile digital printing industry, everyone knows that brand name, the Spanish one, New Stampa. So we use the top brand of the Spanish RIP software, New Stampa, and with the famous one in China with the printing software. Okay, color fastness of washing and rubbing. Yeah, that is a good question. Thank you, David. Thank you. Okay, so the color fastness. The color fastness of the, I can do the test. Okay, so here what I hold in my hands. What I hold in my hands is one of the white color blank sock, and what I'm holding in my hands here, it is with the nylon. It is with the nylon seamless digital printing shots. So this is with the similar printing process like the cotton does. So it needs soaking first, and after soaking, it needs to be printed. And after printing, it goes several processes like heating, steaming, and washing process. So with this kind of the material, like wool and nylon and cotton material, so with this complex, the process of the printing and the color fastness is fantastic. So we could try. After washing, the color fastness could reach like European standard, grade 4 to 5. And the rubbing, we try with the dry rubbing. So, for example, you can just come closer. Yeah, so here, let's see. This part, it is totally optical white, right? And here, I just choose randomly here, this part with the darker color, even with the black. Okay, let's try with the dry rubbing color fastness. With some strength and 40 times. Okay, so you see, what it stained to this part which I scratched? Nothing, right? So actually the dry rubbing color fastness, it's quite good. It could reach European standard like grade 4 to 5. And the wet rubbing could reach like 3 to 4. Yeah, so once you get it wet and you scratch on the white color, the light color, the rubbing color fastness could reach like grade 3 to 4. Yeah, this is the color fastness for the material like wool, nylon, and cotton. So it's very good one for the color fastness. And for the polyester, it is just 2 steps. One printing, one heating. So no washing process. Then the color fastness will be a little bit worse, lower grade than the cotton and nylon material. So that one, the color fastness to washing will be like grade 3 to 4. And the wet rubbing will be like grade 3. And the dry rubbing will be like grade 3 to 4. And the washing color fastness for the polyester will be like grade 3 to 4. Yeah, so that is the general idea for the color fastness comparison between the polyester and the cotton. Okay, so anyone has any question further? I'd like to reply. Thank you. You know new Stampa, that is good. Yes, that is really good and convenient for using. And also from the color range, it is really wide. Thank you, David. Thank you. Hi, Brian. Okay, so Brian coming next with the question. Okay, so what kind of the products? Okay, Brian. So maybe you lost you missed the introduction, the self-introduction of the at the first beginning of our life. So when I introduced who we are, what we do, and we introduced. So with this, allow me to introduce again. And our company was established at 2015. So in the past 10 years experience, we have been focused on the researching and manufacturing the seamless digital printer. So with the keep efforts on developing and researching, with upgraded the printer, we have now multiple model of the printer. So with different model, you could print different items, like what I have here. Okay, what I have here in my hands, it is the seamless Yuga shorts, and here, let's see. So with different model of the printer, we could change the roller. We could change the roller diameter. So with different dimension of the roller, we could print different applications. Like here, sleeve covers, the sleeve covers, and socks for sure. Socks for sure. And then, like this, barf scarves. So once you go outside for the outdoor sports in the winter and could just get the wind, avoid the wind, yeah. And also here, this is the seamless digital printing for the yoga suit, the yoga wear. This is the yoga t-shirt. So with different model of our printer, you could print different applications. But just ensure that all these kind of the products are knitted tubular items. So it's just a tubular. So any knitted tubular items, like here, the seamless knitting tubular items, it could be printed by our printer. Yeah. So hope my answer is workable for you. Okay, Brian, so hope my answer is helpful for you, okay? So any further question, just let me know. If anyone has any further question, let me know. And what you're now seeing is that Colorado YouTube channel. And what you are seeing now, it is with the 4th generation of the printer, the new printing machine. Hi, Brian, thank you. Yeah, thank you, you're welcome. And thank you for coming to our live broadcast, and thank you for watching. And please subscribe us, and with the more information you will get known from us. With constantly, we upload the video in the YouTube channel, and also the live broadcast. We will have 2 times live broadcast per week. Okay, now, actually, this is the new machine, and we're now doing the internal test so to check out if the printer is working well. And later, we will try, if possible, we will try to print some socks from here and to check out how the quality it is. So with our printer, we could just print the high process of the image. You could get the high quality of the process for any items. Yeah, so from here you could see this bird and even the eyes and the feathers of the wings. It is high precision, right? You could see very detailed. So you could see the feathers of the wings. Yeah, the eyes. So it's really like a bird is flying. And the feathers could move, actually. You could see even the single feather. Feather here, yeah. You see, just move slowly and let all the audience could see it. Yeah. Yes, sure. Yes, we can do the customized socks. And you can do that. Even for one pair of socks, we can print for you. Yes, even one pair is no problem. So few of the socks, a few of the pairs, of course, no problem. And I will show you what I got just a few days ago, and what I got from my my own cat. So actually, I will show you how to get the customer's printed sock. Okay. So let me show you how to get the customer socks to be printed. Okay, I will show you. So here, what you see, it's my cat. Yeah, and her name is Caramel Cat. Very lovely one, right? So cute. Yeah, and you just take this picture and you make the pattern, and we will advise you the proper pattern design, the measurement, and then once you get the design, you could print. You just could print. It's so easy. So let me see. After you get this one, the image where I can get it. Maybe I delete it. Pity I cannot show you, but I'd like to show you how the artwork it is. And then after that, you will get so any picture you took, you could just use it, and with the certain measurements, and then you could just get the customer sock, the printed sock. Okay, I could not find the picture anymore, but yeah, here. I got it. Okay, so here what you see at the left side, it is the pattern design. So with this design, the measurement of this artwork, you can get the printed sock like this. So any picture you took, you shoot it in your cell phone, and then make the pattern as this measurement, and then you will get this printed sock. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Brian wanted to send his friends a birthday gift, right? With the printed sock. Yeah, that will be a good, amazing gift then. So with any happy moment, what you share, what you spend together, and with the picture, with the photo you took, and each can just transfer to the printed sock, and as the gift sent for your friends. That will be amazing for him. Okay. Okay, so here what you're now seeing, the internal test for this $2, the 4th generation of our printer. And we will see how good it is. Yes, this one is the new design actually. So let me introduce you. what you see, it is with 2 rollers, right? And the advantage is that this center drive model is at the one side of the printer, and it could move actually. So with this movement, and once it is backward to the machine, so leave the longer space here to get the alternative length of this roller. So this standard one, this roller length, the standard one is with 70 centimeter, and you could get the customization of the roller length as maximum 1 meter. Okay, this is the first advantage. This is the first advantage. And the second advantage is that the dimension of diameter of this roller could be adjusted. So you could have alternative option with 82 millimeters diameter and with 73 millimeters of diameter of the roller, and you could even get a smaller one, even smaller one, like 60 millimeter of diameter. So with baby born sock and with the 60 millimeter diameter of the roller, you could just print it. Yeah, no problem at all. So this is the features of these 2 rollers, the new design, the 4th generation of our printer. And you can see this whole stand, it is for the laser. It is for the laser. And also it supports later if you wanted to upgrade with the visual system, the visual positioning system, then you could just upgrade. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Yeah, that is a cute cat, caramel cat. Thank you very much. You like it? She will be happy you like it. You like her. Yeah. So this is the feature of the of these 2 rollers, and this model is CO80 with CO60 100 Pro. So if you have any interest for this one, and just let me know, and you can just visit our website with consulting our email address www.coloridotech.com. Yeah, consulting with us and get this printer immediately. Or if you like the high efficiency one, the CO80 210 Pro. This is the CO80 210 Pro. So if you have any interest for this one, also let us know. Also let us know by consulting our website with the email address. So this CO80 210 Pro, this feature is high efficiency. Cool. Hi, Brian. Yes, sure. Yes, you can send us the lovely pictures to us, and we will make the pattern for you and print the sample for you. Just consult with our email address. By visiting our website, you can get our email, www.coloridotech.com. Or you can also send me the email directly with tina.ji@coloridoprinter.com. New question. Hi. Okay, let me check out what's your question. Okay, the ink. Yes, okay, the ink. let me introduce you. Okay, with the introduction for this different model of the printer, then let me introduce you further more information. So with this third generation of the printer, and we have set it up with the 2 heads and 4 colors. And if you wanted to upload it with the upgrade to the 4 heads with 8 colors, it's also possible. Okay, and here you already see it is 4 heads. So this one, we set it up with the 8 colors, the 8 colors of the ink. Okay, so let me answer the audience question. So now you can see it is 8 colors. So what's the material? What ink is this? What's the ink? Actually, the ink is different based on what kind of the material you have. So like what we are just now saw, the cotton material. The cotton material, we will use the reactive ink. And for the polyester, we will set it up with the sublimation ink. So different ink, but both of the inks are the water-based. Yes. So water-based ink, and for different material, we will use different ink. For the polyester, we use sublimation ink. And for the cotton material, we use the reactive ink. And if you have the nylon one, if you have the nylon material needs to be printed, then we use acid ink. So totally different ink involved actually. But all of them are water-based ink. Just see what is your demand. Yeah, so any question? You're welcome, Brian, you're welcome. Okay, and just now I talked about the ink, the water-based ink. And also nowadays, more and more customers are interested for the cotton material, but they are afraid that they could handle so complicated process of the cotton, so they just get one step back. And don't worry, we have different printing solution for you. So nowadays we are under testing with the cotton material in simple process. Yeah, how? Yeah. And we are trying to use the pigment ink. Yes, pigment ink to replace by the water-based reactive ink for the cotton material to see how it looks like. And yeah, it is already tested and the outlook is quite okay actually. So later I could show you. So with this kind of the pigment ink effected on the cotton material, the whole process of the printing will be shortened. And previously, with the water-based ink in cotton material, it needs pre-treatment. So pre-treatment by soaking, and then printing, and then heating, and then steaming, and then washing. So that is too complicated. But now, if we change the pigment ink for the cotton material, then we only need pre-treatment. The soaking, that is the same. And then printing. And after printing, it just simple as that. Heating. Yeah, the whole process will be done. So only 3 steps now with the pigment ink on cotton. Just pre-treatment, printing, and then heating. So this heating process actually it's same or similar as the material of the polyester. So only, I will show you later how it works. So only that different from the polyester one, use a high temperature, but now for pigment ink, we use a little bit lower temperature, like 150 degrees. It will be fine. And then for 3 to 4 minutes, curing. then the whole process will be completed. So what you need to do is just pre-treatment for soaking, and then printing, and then heating for the cotton material by using with pigment ink. Yeah, let me show you the outlook. So here in my hand, this is the reactive ink. This is reactive ink for the cotton material by using the water-based, 看这里. So this is the water-based ink effected on the cotton material. That is with the long process. And this is the pigment ink effected on the cotton material. So from the color-wise, it's not bad, right? It's not bad. But the whole process is shortened. And just the color fastness a little bit lower than the normal cotton one by using the reactive ink. And this one is also the pigment ink. You see the flowers. And even the line, the outline of these flowers are sharp. It's still sharp, right? And the colors of the yellow and this orange and the blue and green and red still bright. Not bad, actually. And even the dark blue. Okay? So this is the pigment ink. This is the pigment ink effected onto the cotton material. Yeah, so once we put all together, here you could compare. Okay, so here. Water-based reactive ink effected on cotton, and pigment ink effected on the cotton, pigment ink effected on the cotton. So these two compare with this one. You see? Yeah, actually, from the color-wise, color brightness, it's not bad at all. And give the closer view. You see the precision is also high, actually. So no big difference, actually. And just the color, just a little bit down, but still bright enough. And the color fastness a little bit lower, like grade 3. Yeah, so this is the comparison for the cotton material by using the reactive ink and with the pigment ink. So this is the comparison. So just based on your current circumstance, current situation, and what's the exact requirements from your customer, and then we choose different printing solution. Okay? Yeah. And just now, talking about the printing process of the finishing for the cotton by using the pigment ink, it will still using this oven. And this oven, it's same as the polyester one using. So, you see, this is the oven. This is the oven. So, this is printed sock outlook. You see? See? how the color is. You see how bright it is, right? And these lines are sharp and the edges are sharp, right? Yeah, so colors are fantastic. And compare with this one, 给我一下. This is just finished printing, but unheated yet. So you could compare the color. So from just printed to unheated, and with the heating up one, so the color is a big change, right? So this is just finished printing, and we just need to hang it to this conveyor train, and then it will automatically send to this oven. And after 3 to 4 minutes, and it will coming out from this side, and then the cure will be done. So the finishing for the polyester will be done. And this is under the 190 degrees. So you see it is coming outside automatically. So you can see really a magic show, right? It's really a magic show in how the color changed from the light color, dull color, and to the very bright color and vibrant color. And what you need is just a kind of simple blank sock, or with this kind of cushion. It's no problem. It's no problem. And just any picture you could just print. And this is also the polyester. So this is also polyester. Yeah. And let me show you how it looks entirely of the heating oven is, okay? Yeah, let's go. So here is the oven. Here is the oven. The whole outlook of this oven, it will be look like this. Yeah, so this is the heating oven, and for the polyester one. And here is the conveyor system. So that we see from side, and you can see this conveyor, it is just moving automatically without any stop. So now you see he is coming out. It's coming out. And once it's go to here, it will be automatically stopped and drop off. And during its heating, it has some fume coming out. So what you need is this exhausted fan, the industrial exhausted fan like this, to get rid of this fume. And also you could try with setting up like that kind of the exhausted fan. Yeah, that one. That one. So this kind of the exhausted fan also possible. It's workable. You can set it up with 2. Yeah. Okay. So this is the equipment, the relevant equipment for the polyester. So you need a printer, and then you need this oven for polyester. And if you wanted to print for the cotton one by using the pigment ink, then after printing, this oven is also workable for your cotton socks. Yeah, by the effective for the pigment ink. And if the cotton socks with the reactive ink, then you need this kind of equipment. This one. Yeah, this is the big oven. That is the heating oven for dry the sock. So for dry the sock. And that is the steamer. So you need that one for steaming. And now it is under steaming. Yeah, the operator is under checking. So if it is ready or not. Yeah, normally the steaming time need around 20 to 22 minutes. And you see here, it's just after printing, and we need to send here. 这个是蒸过了吧？蒸过了。So here, it is already the second time. The second time go inside for the heating oven. It is already after steaming. So need to be sent inside of the oven for drying it. 5分钟够吧？ Okay, now the door closed. So the sock will be here for 8 minutes for drying. And after drying, all the socks will be laying here for the final process finishing. That is the washing process. So you can see how good, how fine is the color it is, right? You see the line, you see the gradient color, right? Okay. So just now I showed you what kind of the relevant equipment needs to be worked together with this printer. So for polyester one, it needs just one oven, one heating oven, it's enough. So printer, heating oven, then it is okay. And for the cotton material, if you use the reactive ink, then you need printer and oven for heating and steamer for steaming. Yeah, and washing, you can just find a subcontractor with the washing mill to wash it. And if you are using the pigment ink affected on the cotton material, then only you can get the same, you can only share the oven, the heating oven as the polyester one will be enough. Okay, let's check out if this one is ready for printing test. So we are now trying the test to check it out, how precise it is, if it is with high precision or not. So you can see we print with the checks. So with each checks of the vertical and horizontal side needs to be sharp. Both sides needs to be sharp. Okay, let's check out. 好像这里还有一点重影是吧？
没办法的，这是一个头打的，就是说明喷头质量差。
我们来上图打吗？我们上图打吗？ Okay, now we are doing the calibration. So you can see here, our technician is under testing with the calibration. So how to be sure the final image quality will be high precision, then this part, these steps is unavoidable. So you have to do that. You have to do it with the calibration. And during our live, you also could see how the calibration goes and how to set it up. So get our machine. We will train you freely, even the live. Even during the live broadcast, we could get a training course. And just now, the printing test was not satisfied enough. So we wrap a new paper and we do the calibration again. So with this calibration, we just check it out with the design like the checks. And now it's under printing again, and let's check out if it is improved or not. So after printing, it will automatically switch back to the operator's position. Okay, let's check out here if it is improved. I think so. So there it is improved, and just here a little bit. You can see the double images here. You see the lines actually has double shades, right? But not quite often, but this one is quite good. This one is quite good. So you see this one is quite good. It's thin and sharp. And while this one has a little bit double shades. So now the calibration is under adjusting. So here you see it is with the data. Then the head one, and head 2. So the data is different, head 3 and head 4. So each head has different data. And that is because each data of each head needs to be adjusted based on the current situation, the actual situation. So you see now this actual sock is loading up already, and on top of this sock, we just wrap a piece of paper to be sure to estimate the actual printing situation. Ensure the paper will not move during the roller's turning. So during the rollers rotating, actually if you just wrap this paper to this metal roller, it will move a little bit. So just get the actual sock underneath and wrap this sock to imitate the actual printing status, and then to do the printing test. Okay, so with several times adjustments for the calibration, and then we do several times of the testing here to ensure the accurate, the precise of the printing image quality. Then only under these steps is done properly, is done perfectly, and then we could start printing test. So later we will load up few images and print it out to the actual socks, and to let you see how it looks like. It's really like a magic. So later you will stay with us and stay with Colorado, stay with Tina, and Tina will bring you a magic show. Yeah, I will show you how magic it is. Okay, now it's still under adjusting with the calibration. Okay, so now you can see that this color is increased. That means the color is under printing. So with this image process is completed, it means the actual sock will be completed with the printing. Okay, now maybe you look like a little bit boring, but that is a necessary step. We could not avoid it. And before printing, we have to get 100% sure it will be printed with the proper, correct position, and every single head will working properly. Only under it's working properly, and then we can get high precision of the image quality. Okay, now let's check out if it is improved, and I see 好像还不如刚才那个。还要再试一下吗？
我每一个头都要校准的，然后现在一个个头都校准。
这个现在是头几了？
这头上。
Okay, so we have done for the 3 hats already, and now this printer we set it up with the 4 hats. With the 4 hats, 8 colors. So later, let's see how amazing the color effect it is after printing. So with 8 colors and 4 colors, you could have the comparison how nice the color is with the 8 colors printing. Okay, so each test needs to be done with the wrapping the paper. This is人家客人打货的。你要想拍，这个可以拍，那个袜子是可以拍的啊。照片不能流出去的啊。Okay, so after the setting is done, then we set up to the calibration from the software. So one head bent one by one head next to the other. And after the data adjusted, and then print it again. Okay, now the process is completed, so the printing is finished. And let's check it out. Okay, switch to my position, and here. 这个好像重影更多一点嘛，头2好像是最好的嘛。So now it's the head 4. So you see, this data actually is under adjusting. So every changing, you need to save it. Every changing data, after you amend it, you have to save. So with this, save the data, and we test again. 这个不要吗？ So this is the paper actually. So this is the paper we used. This is the normal tissue paper. Yes, tissue paper. Yeah. So with the one side a little bit smoother, Yeah, for your easy pull-out. After later, you get the socks ready for printing. So easy for pull it out. So this one needs to be wrapped to the roller. And now we just adjust the data and we will print again for this one. To compare how it is. If that's improved or not. Okay, this is the previous one, and this is the improved one. So let's check out. One more. And still, 那这里，你这里第二根线是这里，第二根线现在好，但第三根线就不对了。哦。但是这里的好像。
这个线不用管。
我就是这样子啊。
没改变嘛。
对，数字还可以再修一点。So this is actually once every single printer is ready made, we need to spend a lot of time for internal test before we ship it to our customer. So just don't worry that every single printer, once we made it and before printing, we have to be sent it here for testing internally and ensure it will be 100% sure. It will be 100% sure working well and with the high precision of the printing quality image. And only after it is tested for several days and we will print for several days with the actual image and with certain quantity. And then to be sure it is good working well, and then we can just ship it out to our customers. So this is before shipment with the internal test. And we also supply the after-sale service, and also we supply the installation service. So what you need is just arranging the visa costs and hotel and food, and then bear for the two-way tickets. Then we will be there for 5 days free for you to get the training course done, get the installation done, get the proper test done. So this is our service for you. And we will give you the 5 days training and installation service for free of charge. So don't worry that once you get our machine, you will be fully supported by us. 好像好了一点，是吧？可以吗？还要再调吗？那现在就可以打了。
打完了。
Okay, so just now what you see the long process is for the after the machine is done, we do the internal test to be sure it will be working well. Yeah. So this calibration actually is a long process. You need to single time to slightly adjust it every time. So every single data needs to be considered and take care of it before you're changing it. Yeah. And only after time to test, and then you get the perfect of the precise of printing quality image. And then we can just load up the design and print for it. Yeah. Okay, so this is a kind of the service we could supply for you, and we will get you fully supported after you get our machine. So you just don't worry that once you get any issue of the printer, just coming back to us, and we will be the first to prioritize resolving your problem if we know it. So get an appointment with us for your troubles, for your issues with the printer, or for the color issues. Then we would also be there with 24 hours available for getting the different color printing solution or the after-sales service. Okay, here, this is Tina, and what you're watching now is Ningbo Haishu Colorado Digital Technology Company, the YouTube channel, Joan Colorado. And our live will be held twice a week. Okay, next time our live will be held on Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning time of Chinese time. Yeah, and the West American time will be Thursday afternoon around 4 to 5 p.m. Welcome all of you if you are convenient, and welcome all of you to watch our live. So don't miss us, and you just subscribe us. Yeah, subscribe our YouTube channel, and you will not lose us. Okay, and now what we are now testing needs to do a little bit more time, and during this time I'd like to give you the brief idea, the acknowledge that why we need to do with these seamless digital printing items instead of the normal traditional sock industry. Okay, so this is the under testing for the samples. And I will let you know why we need to do this seamless digital printing sock instead of the normal jacquard. What you are now seeing is YouTube channel, Joan Colorado. Here is Tina. Welcome all of you to watch our live. And during our live, we introduce you who we are, what we do, and how our printer works. Okay, then just now I gave you the question. So why we need to do this seamless digital printing sock instead of the normal traditional knitting jacquard sock? So what I'm holding now is the jacquard socks. The jacquard sock. It's only like 3 colors, right? Okay, so let's see what is the inside looks like. Here, this is the inside. This is the inside. This is the inside of normal jacquard sock. This is the normal jacquard sock. So inside, what you see? A loose threads, right? So many loose threads. So even 3 colors, then it has so much loose threads. Well, what I'm holding now, this is the seamless digital printing sock. Okay, nice design, right? Okay, let's find out what's inside look like. This is the inside. This is the inside. Okay, so this is the inside of the seamless digital printing sock. And this is the traditional jacquard sock. even with 3 colors involved. And then it still has so many loose threads at the inside. Well, this one, we have the gradient color. And with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More than 8 colors involved. But inside, there's nothing. Right? There's nothing at all. Just plain and neat and clean. So this is the advantage. One of the advantages from the seamless digital printing sock compared with the traditional jacquard sock. And secondly, these have the gradient color. Well, the normal jacquard sock could not get the gradient color, right? Also, the color limitation here is more than 8 colors. Well, this one, it's maximum just 8 colors. So, with these obvious advantages of the seamless digital printing sock compared with the traditional jacquard sock, then you know why we choose the seamless digital printing sock instead of the normal jacquard sock, right? Yeah, so from the inside of the knitting, neat and clean, no loose threads. Secondly, no color limitation. Even the gradient color and more than 8 colors involved, it's still possible to print on this single seamless digital printing sock. Well, the jacquard sock has the color limitation for max 8 colors so far. Yeah, and the third one will be, yes, the quantity issue. So with the MOQ issue, you are stopped at the outside of the door to get the small order, to get the customization sock. Well, now with this seamless digital printing sock, there's no MOQ at all. You just could get your customization sock. Simple and easy, right? Okay, that is the 3 aspects we compared. Yeah, the compared advantages from the seamless digital printing sock with the traditional jacquard socks. Why we need to choose seamless digital printing sock instead of the normal jacquard socks anymore. Okay, hope you are agree with me. And here is Tina. You are watching it, Colorado YouTube channel. Okay, so what you are watching now is our YouTube channel live broadcast will be held twice a week. And this time we held at the Wednesday Chinese time, and West American time is the Tuesday midnight, and European time in the Wednesday morning time. And next time we will be held with the live broadcast at the West American time in Thursday afternoon at 4 to 5 p.m. And European time will be the morning of the Friday. Yeah, okay. Okay, so welcome all of you to subscribe us and follow our YouTube channel. And we will be here, give you the fully support for the 360-degree seamless digital printing solution and introduce you different model of the printer, the seamless digital printer. And what we do, we will introduce you what's the applications you could print, we will show you, and how amazing the color printing is. We will just give you the presentation. So with all these kind of the different aspects for knowing about the seamless digital printing sock, and you will love the seamless digital printer, I believe. And with this seamless digital printer, just consult with us, get your printer, start your business immediately. And what you are now seeing is the second generation of the printer, CO80 1200 Pro. With this one, it is with single roller with 2 sides, set it up for the socks, and one-time printing for 1 pair. And with different model of the printer, here what you are seeing is the CO80-210 Pro, the 4 rollers printer. And this one is with high efficiency. It could reach even 55 pairs to 86 pairs per hour. And what's now behind me is the 2 rollers. The 2 rollers 4th generation of the printer, CO60-100 Pro. Okay, so with this one, we have adjustable roller lengths and also the adjustable roller diameters. So with different roller length diameters, you could print with the different variety of the applications. Even the ladies' stocking and with very long football socks, it could be printed with this one. So this roller length could be customization size. Longest one could reach 100 centimeter. And with the standard setting, it is just 70 centimeters. So based on your exact different requirement, we could do the customized size for you. So these are the different model of the printer. Yeah, and I'd like to show you by the next live broadcast to show you how magic it is with just a single picture. And then after our printer to print it out, an amazing socks, the seamless digital printing sock, and how amazing of the color is, how the precision it is of the quality of the image, and what's the difference of the 4 colors compared with the 8 colors. So let's find out all these kind of results, the answers, in the next live broadcast. So welcome all of you. Just subscribe us and watch our live, and don't miss it. And next time, our live will be held at the West American time, Thursday afternoon, 4 to 5 p.m. And the European time will be like 11 midnight p.m. Okay. Okay, so next time, and we will have a more fantastic, the magic show to you, and that's expect together, okay? Because today we're still under testing, so we might not have the time to show you, but I guarantee Tina will show you next time during our live broadcast. And what we are now seeing is the YouTube channel of Joan Colorado. So here is Ningbo Haishu Colorado Digital Technology Company, and this is Tina. Okay, thank you so much for being with us this time. And if you have any question, you can just consult with our website, www.coloradotech.com, and consult with our email address. Or you can send me the email directly with tina.ji@coloradoprinter.com. Yeah. Okay, so with any question, any idea, any of your doubts about the seamless digital printing solution or the color issue, or have the doubts for the seamless digital printer, you could just consult with us. We are here waiting for you. Okay, so much for today, and thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. Hope see you next time. Goodbye for now.